Today I have a service call on this ice machine. This is Hoshizaki ice machine that is not working. It's not making ice, and here it said this is Hoshizaki. Okay, so I'm gonna take you in to look. Okay, so here's the ice machine information on Hoshizaki. Look at the model number. So it's not making ice, and then I try to switch my toggle switch to wash. My pump won't come on, so I'm gonna see why my pump is not coming on and what is happening here. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, so I noticed my pump is not coming on, so I'm gonna just try to see what's going on here. So I'm just gonna have to this is the pump, and then I have two leads coming into the pump here. So I'm gonna have to take these two leads out, and I'm gonna put my voltmeter in and switch it back to pump. And if power is coming in here when the pump when the wash is on and my pump is not working, then it means my pump is gone. Okay, so take a look. This is the old pump, just two leads. Okay, see, I hook up my meter lead here, one on one end and one on the other end, and here is my voltmeter. So I'm gonna just switch it to wash here. So I switch it to wash. I can see 120 volt is coming here. So it means there's power coming into the pump, and that pump won't come on. The pump will come on. So now that the pump, will have confirmed that the pump is bad. So now that we're getting voltage coming to the pump, and the pump is not able to come on, so it means my pump is gone. So we're gonna have to get a new pump here. I tell you, this machine is really a very great machine when it works. So very good machine. Again, it's a Hoshizaki ice machine, and then I'm gonna keep you posted. Okay, so my old 40 pump, you can see it has two connectors. Okay, 2-pin connectors, okay, for 120 volt. And here is my new ice machine that comes in a box. The replacement part number for this SP-5687. That is the replacement part for it. So I'm going to show you how to replace the new ice the pump. I'm going to show you how to replace the pump. You can see the new one comes with 3 leads. Okay, comes with 3 leads, and then with a lot of instructions on how to replace the new parts. Okay, here it says the new one is Hoshizaki pump motor replacement kit for SP-5687, and you can use this for a couple of this ice machine with this model, and there are other different models that you could use it for, but for this one, you can see. So there's tons of tons of components here that you need to swap it out. Okay, this is really different. This is a different pump. You can see that the way manufacturers do things these days, they can change model, they can change part anytime. It's not left for the installer, whether a mechanic or electricians on they should be updating on how to replace parts. You can see this wiring kit. There are fuses and there are relays and capacitors all in the new one that you need to swap the old one out. So very, very important for you to know how to be able to swap out a new swap out the old one with the new one. So you can see there's a lot of information here. So again, I'm going to try to walk you through on how to really swap it out. There's a lot of information and they are not easy to really comprehend, but we'll follow the step procedure. We will do it. Okay, so to start installing my pump on this ice machine. So there is a step procedures from the manufacturer here. The step procedures in how to replace this pump is very, very lengthy, so we have to follow it carefully. In these step procedures, he's saying that I should start from the control board area. So here is my control board area in this machine. So I'm going to have to take this out. Okay, so here on this instruction on how to install, it said I should connect it to a A1 terminal on the control board and see the okay, so here's my control board. In my control board, it's a very tight corner here. So here is my A1 terminal, the blue wire. The blue wire is going to my control terminal. So I'm going to hook that wire in there. I'm going to hook it in there, and it's saying I should connect my fuse. This is the inline fuse they want me to hook in there. So I'm going to hook this in. The instruction is there, but it's a little bit complex. Just to replace this pump, it's a little bit complex, but you still have to follow the instruction if you want to keep this machine. So I will keep you going and I will let you know. Okay, so now that I have connected my wire to my A1 on the control board with the fuse connected back again to the wire that I disconnected from the control board. So the next to do now is to couple everything back and ensure you're going to put a sticker that you have changed some wiring diagram. Okay, so you're going to have to do that, and then we'll proceed to the next one will be hooking up the pump. Okay, so here it says we can move to the section C, which is pump motor replacement. So now we're going to have to hook up the pump, and after hooking up the pump, the last one will be hooking up the capacitor and the wiring harness. Okay, so the instruction is all here. I know it's a little bit complex, but I'm trying to walk you through on how to do it. So again, remember I have taken out my previous faulty pump, so I'm going to have to install back the new pump in here. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so here's my new pump. The slot is already in there, so you just have to push it in and slot it in. And here's my wiring. So I'm going to route this wire, take it up and then to the back, and I'm going to show you at the back how I'm going to do the wiring. So this is my water hose coming in. So I'm going to have to connect this now, and then after that I'm going to connect my other outlet and couple this place. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Thank you. Okay, so I'm now in this section to hook up my wiring diagram. So here at the manual it said pump motor, capacitors and wiring harness installation. So I've been able to route, this is my pump wiring harness. I've been able to route it through this corner here, and I hook up my ground to a ground here. So I'm going to just hook it up here, and after which, okay, so I'm going to take this guy off. Okay, so I'm going to find a place to secure my capacitor somewhere here, screw it to somewhere here, and then hook it up. I will show you the connection in a couple while. Just hold on. Okay, so I've been able to hook up my wire routed into the back of the ice machines. So connected it here. Everything is pre-supplied. They are all supplied from the replacement parts of Hoshizaki ice machine. So here is the fan capacitor also put in. So I install it here and I hook it up here. So I'm going to cover this place now, and after covering it, I'm make sure everything is okay. I should also give a start and see how my pump comes in, start up. So please, if you watch this video so far, please subscribe to HVAC mechanical systems for heating, cooling and ventilation. And I will, when I start the pump, I'm going to let you know how it works. Thank you. Okay, so everything is all hooked up. These covers are all hooked up. I'm going to switch it to my wash, and my pump should come in. So I just throw in some couple of water just for a trial, and we'll see right now. So you can see my pump is working. Wow, really high. So next, the ice machine should go for really cleaning. Okay, so check below. You see, you can search on how to clean an ice machine. So we already have it on our channel. So please check on it. So please again subscribe to HVAC mechanical system. This is how to change a water pump on an Hoshizaki ice machine. So please again sign up, and you will see of all we do. So I'm going to return this to the owner, and then hook it up and do an ice machine cleaning on it, and it should be okay. So thanks for watching. Thank you.